Hi, I'm Liam Doherty, and we're just having the last bit of Neptune in Pisces before it moves over into Aries. In fact, it's going to be over the next 4 days this transition's happening, which means there's less tolerance now for drifting, less patience for fog, less room to hide inside stories that once felt spiritual. Something is asking to be lived, not imagined. And illusions are falling because they can't walk where truth is required. And this brings me to transmission 11 from the mirror grid, getting real with remembrance. Truth doesn't always feel good when it first lands, because it's not trying to soothe comfort, it's trying to wake you. Comfort is not always safety. In fact, more often than not, comfort becomes the cocoon that keeps people from truth. And not because the truth is cruel, but because illusion has been lived in for so long that the disruption of it feels violent. But disruption isn't destruction, it's invitation. Disruption cracks the surface of the role you've been playing, the one that felt familiar, the one that kept you asleep. That's why when truth lands, even gently, it can shake someone to their core. It's not the truth that causes the tremor, it's the resistance. Many who hear the mirror grid transmissions, or any real transmissions of truth, experience this disruption. Not because they're not ready, but because they've been looping in false safety for so long that real resonance feels like a shock. When the tower shows up in tarot, in life, in transmissions, it's a mirror that breaks the illusion. But the ego might try to reconstruct the tower. That's its job. The narrative will tell you it's too much, it's too intense, too soon. But the deeper part of you already knows before the story forms. That's resonance. It's the knowing before the mind can catch up. Resonance is not a feeling. It's not an emotion. It's not a sensation. It's the click, the shift, the silent yes. Truth doesn't demand you take it right now. It waits. But it doesn't change. And eventually, the illusion will no longer satisfy. You'll try to go back to the role, the pattern, the comfort, but something will feel off. Because you've seen something real, and real cannot be unseen. And in that moment, you stand at the mirror again. Do you go forward through the discomfort, through the shadow, through the distortion? Or do you loop again? It's always up to you. But the soul came here not for safety, but for remembrance. And remembrance requires realness, not performance, not pretending, not projection, just presence. This is not about ascending higher. It's about walking forward, through each mirror, through each echo, until only the truth remains. Through the mirror, through the truth, through the grid, only source light remains.